Last time on Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep, I was incarcerated for many years. I was given a grave mission to save the world. Now, armed with new spells and more knowledge, I'm free at last, and I will save the world.
Adventure waits on every roll, fighting for our mortal souls through mountains high and dungeons deep, to Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. To Dragon's Dream of Scorched
Welcome everyone to Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. As usual, I'm your DM for the evening, and I'm Gadget. And joining us as usual, as Capri Smitty, it's Candy Machine.
Hello there.
As Cowboy Grey Merkin, it is Biggie.
Hello.
As Stigveld, it's Stig.
Hello.
And as the venerable Treble O'Clef Senior, I would suppose now, it's Oodles.
Yes.
Hello.
And we are back. Yes, now we're back to a normal episode after last time where we got to see what happened to Treble when he was imprisoned by the Fae for 10 years or 3 days, depending on your perspective on things. Time doesn't make sense to us at the best of times, and time makes less sense in a D&D world. Is that right? Yep. Anyway.
Yes.
Everyone's wonderfully
I thought that was
distracted.
rhetorical.
Well, we're 2 weeks in the future, but everything looks the same. The last
Yeah.
episode. You know,
You've got the same clothes on, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
weird.
weird, that, isn't it?
Should have got changed.
We don't have Jupiter this time, though. It's just back to the main party. But everyone's involved this time. So we're gonna just jump straight in as we make our way back to the Dreadbeat. It is floating. It's gone past the Elder Woods and it's heading north towards the only city they had on their map, which was Esreyri. And we go inside the kind of captain's quarters on the ship, and Stigveld is asleep on a couch that is far too small for him. And as he kind of gets up, his beard looks white.
Why's my beard white?
As Stigveld kind of then stands up, kind of just an enormous amount of dust kind of flows out of his beard onto the ground in front of him. He kind of peers around and notices this place is still a tip.
Are you ever going to clean up this ship, Calbo? Forgetting names already. It's been too long.
We're walking in the air.
Oh,
We're
God.
floating in the moonlight sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly.
Listen. I'm going to start
flying
lobbing
the ship.
I'm going to start
Concentrating.
lobbing things over the edge if you don't want them. If no one's going to claim them, I'm going to throw them.
We all need to look
Pass
after
the
this ship.
wine.
Yeah. Just
I
been told-
tend the bar.
Right. The alcohol stays. What about this? Does anyone want this? He just holds up some random lamp.
I love lamp.
Right, the lamp
I
stays.
love lamp.
The lamp stays. What about this? This bench. It's too small. I can't sleep on it. Fuck it. Throws it over.
That was the cat's bed.
Well, tough shit. People aren't going to clean up, then I'm going to take measures into my own hands.
You hear a deep growling behind you from Proserpine.
Well, maybe if you cleaned up a little bit and helped, it'd be fine, wouldn't it?
He hasn't got thumbs.
He's got a tail. Can use it as a broom.
He kind of he looks up at you and kind of his
I like the
his
idea that... I like the idea that Stigveld's a militant cleaner.
Proserpine kind of looks up at you, and like his head kind of keeps turning like almost 360 degrees as his tail turns into a broom, and he slaps you across the face with it. And then the tail returns to normal, and the head completes its 360 degree spin. All the while, the eyes piercing through you.
Point made.
In the background, under like kind of a pile of dust and detritus, as Orapan kind of pulls himself up, his glasses are kind of wonky. Half his legs aren't working. I need to stop drinking. with Capri. Oh, and he kind of puts two of his hands on his head. Oh, my head.
I go over and do our new secret handshake with him, which involves all 8 of his legs.
And
It takes a while.
18 minutes later, he goes, how are you this morning, darling?
Fresh as a daisy, my friend, as always. Drink.
Whoa. And he kind of
I
like...
can rustle up a nice Bloody Mary.
He scutters out of the kind of the rear quarters of the ship, and you just hear from the distance...
Yeah, he needs a drink.
I better be over the edge.
It was...
Yeah.
You,
Anybody want to smoke?
I'd like one there, Mr. Calbo, as Sod appears behind you.
What? Where do you come from?
I come from everywhere. You've filled this bloody boat with elderwood. I can go anywhere I want.
Oh, that's right. What do you want?
Well, it's not what I want. It's what you want. I have something for you.
And he from the
More
shadow
weed?
Is it a broom?
from the shadows he pulls what looks like a homeless halfling, kind of grey hair, kind of covering down his face, long beard, tattered, very old-looking kind of purple clothes that are reasonably ruined.
And he goes, I believe this belongs to you. He's completed his sentence, and your debt to the Fae has been paid.
He gives
Why would we want this
Rorschach, what is that?
homeless thing? Why have you brought us this?
And he
Oh, no, it's
Mr. Treble, look, and he kind of pulls the hair to the side, and you see a much older-looking Treble.
That doesn't
what?
look like...
Someone
What have
had a
you
good
done
night
with
last
him?
night.
Is this one of your
Sod.
tricks?
Sod.
You trickster.
Sod.
Yes, Mr. Treble.
Don't leave me with these people.
Why, they're your friends.
I don't have any friends.
He's right.
No, you'll be...
What have you done with him? He wasn't like this 3 days ago.
No, but he's like this now 10 years later.
I am stood here.
What are you babbling
Please
on
don't
about
talk
10
about
years
me.
later? It's been 3 days.
No, well, yes, for you it's been 3 days. And for me it's been 3 days, but for him it's been 10 years.
He's been gone for 3 days. I didn't notice.
You hear the voice
What's
from the
going
cat
on?
from the cat going,
He was gone. Was he?
Oh.
I didn't notice.
Why have you kept him for 10 years?
Well, you see, you repaired this boat using our wood. That forest that you stole from was a Fey wood. And Oakensnarl, he wasn't very happy about it, so he was the only one that was left by the time we got to him, so he did your punishment for you.
He's not very happy about many things, is he? Stupid old tree.
you
Got
feel
more
the
important thing.
you feel the ship start to shake a little bit.
Easy. Easy there. Cupcake.
I hate that you've taken that on.
I don't get the reference.
Treble wouldn't.
Oh, right.
We needed wood. We couldn't find any. We needed this ship. So we took what we needed.
Yes, and you took the stuff that did not belong to you. Did you grow up as in a band of thieves? Actually, I don't know why I'm relitigating this. He's already served the punishment for you all, so I'll be off now. And
Sod. Sod.
he kind of taps you on the bum, Treble. He goes, go on, go play with your friends. And then when you look
Don't leave me.
down to him to protest, he's already gone. He's blipped out like Sindri in God of War.
Yeah.
Dare
Who
I
is
ask
the
it?
captain
You've
of-
got some
Who
explaining
is the
to
captain
do.
of this vessel?
Me, what's wrong with you?
The cat jumps up onto your shoulder, Calbo, and he's wearing his admiral's hat. He's like,
The
Please drop me off
cat.
at the nearest port.
To figure out what's happened to you.
Did
Well, we're
someone say
heading to
port? And I
Esreyri.
just hand him a glass.
I don't want that from you.
Rude.
We're going to the cartographer, don't you remember? Oh no, you weren't there.
I've never met you in my life.
Orapan stumbles back into the room. So, it's okay, I'm feeling better. And you see this 8-legged, weird humanoid spider creature.
What is that?
It's a pleasure to see you too, Traveller. And he kind of
How do you know my name?
Is this a game?
Do I look like I'm in the mood for games?
I think I might know what's going on here. Welcome to the Amnesia Club. My name's Capri.
I don't have amnesia.
I don't remember signing up for this.
I know exactly where I've been for the last 10 years.
What about before then? You've only been away from us for 3 days.
From you? Please, drop me off at the nearest port, dear Captain.
And where are you gonna go?
I wasn't talking to you.
He was talking to me.
Please.
And the cat.
Ask him where he's gonna go then.
That's like fucking pulling teeth with you people to work this out.
We are going to Esreyri. That was the plan.
I don't know what Esreyri is. Please drop me off at the nearest port. I have asked nicely. And then he clicks his finger and fire comes out his hands.
I'm immune to fire. Nice try.
and then he clicks his fingers again, and lightning starts coming out his hands.
Oh, okay.
Capri, you here?
That's new.
I thought so too.
Capri, can you
What
ask
say you all?
the cat?
I'll ask you one last time.
He knows
Drop me
anything
off.
or can do something here.
Cats,
Yeah.
I must pick your brains as always.
Why are you talking about a cat?
Never mind.
What is it?
What's going on here? What do you know?
He looks over Treble and goes,
Well, he's still an idiot. Hold on a moment.
and he hops off Calbo's shoulder, and he struts up to you, Treble, and he starts acting friendly, like he kind of rubs himself along your ankles, and starts to kind of purr gently, trying to encourage you to kind of like stroke him.
He doesn't realise I heard every word he said, because one of my new perks is I can hear anything.
Wait, hang on, what the fuck perk is that?
Any language.
He's not speaking though. It's telepathy.
Oh, right, that's fine then.
So, yeah,
That's fine then.
you won't have heard that.
That's fine then.
I was going to say.
No, I can't hear telepathy.
Yeah. So he's kind of brushing up against you, acting all cute, tails up in the air, trying to encourage you to pick him up.
I was just kick him.
No!
So there is a meow, and then
No, not hard, just like a little shunt.
well, yeah,
When
well,
you move
okay,
a cat.
okay. So you
I'm not
kick-
strong enough to kick him. Far.
Okay, roll that one back. So you kick at him, and he hisses at you, and Capri, you hear in your head,
Oh, he fucking did not.
I saw it, friends.
Right.
And his little hat's all skew whiff as well.
yeah.
We do this the hard way.
And Treble, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
With pleasure.
Everyone needs to calm down a bit. We need to get to the bottom of this.
No, that didn't work.
What did you get?
4.
4. Okay, so for your 4, he... that's a natural 1 for you as well.
Yeah, I know.
So
He's returned with Biggie's skills.
he's come back with Biggie's dice roll. So
I mean, benefit of doubt, guys. He's been in prison for the last 10 years.
So,
He's knackered.
from Treble's perspective, the lights go out. From everyone else's perspective, the cat kind of flaps himself out into this kind of this blackness that wraps around Treble. This kind of flap kind of like comes down skin tight onto him. Treble, your body goes rigid for a second. You feel kind of electricity through your brain. As Proserpine is kind of, for lack of a better word, he's in there. He's repairing things. He's putting things back together. And then he drops to the ground. You don't have full memories back when he finishes, but you know who these 3 are.
Okay. That ruins my plans, but yeah. You're the boss.
I'm the boss. You don't have the level of familiarity. It's almost like your memory of them as if you've been introduced to them before.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the memories of what you've done.
I get you.
The events. And so the cat kind of pops down, and then he just pulls out a claw and just swipes at your thigh.
That's what you get.
is what you hear Capri as Proserpine then struts back off, satisfied.
What's he done? What's he done to him?
I think he fixed him.
I wasn't broken. I wasn't broken.
You weren't like this last time we saw you.
What is going on?
And you stink.
Your hair's longer, you've aged, your memory's gone.
Do the maths.
What happened?
I'm going for a lie down. And he just ignores them and walks and goes for a lie down.
Stick fell through all the beds away.
No, I
Just lie on the fucking floor.
I just threw a bench away. I had to throw something.
So, Cowboy, you get a feeling in your chest that the ship wants your attention on deck.
I'm going to talk to my ship.
Yeah, it's pissed off how dirty it is.
You have to say, I'm going to talk to my ship.
She's in the corner going, yes, ship. Okay, ship.
You're a good ship.
Well, after all,
You.
it is a relationship. Anyway.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck off. You don't deserve this.
No, where's that? Have anyone got a red card?
Hey.
So,
What's up, Cupcake?
You
I don't even know where that's from, but I don't like it.
None of us like it. Calwell, you go up to the helm and you can see kind of in front of you the ship is kind of crossing over the hills, and you see Esreyri. Esreyri is kind of a large town, it's one of the larger ones that you would have seen. You can see there is a kind of a river that bisects it through the middle. There are walls around the outside, and you can see within the city walls there is a set of docks and a shipyard. And the ship is kind of intimating the feeling to you that that's probably where you should land.
Okay, everyone. It looks like he's coming up to Esreyri. Over the bow. Have a look. We're going to Esreyri.
Oh.
I thought you were asleep.
No, I was asking you that. Me. Hello, I'm Lucas.
Okay, I'm going to put her down here.
Animal handling check, please, Biggie.
Oh, crap.
When he's nice to the ship, or when he does a good roll, does it wag its rudder?
Oh no, don't worry. I'm keeping track of when he does good rolls or
everything.
when he's nice to it. Things will happen.
Give it a good varnish next time, pal.
Just pause for a moment. I wasn't logged in, sorry.
Oh, for God's
What am I
sake!
using?
Wow!
You were the same. You were out.
We've been sat here for 2 weeks since the last episode,
We haven't moved.
and you haven't logged
What am
out.
I?
You haven't
Animal
logged back
handling,
in.
yeah? Be quiet.
How dare you?
11.
It's all right, isn't it?
11. Do you get a 0 on animal handling? Yes, you do. Okay, right.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So for an 11, not the most delicate of landings, but you manage it. You don't damage anything, but it's just you're a little bit weak, a little bit kind of back and forth, just trying to like land it perfectly.
Easy, girl, easy.
And you
Fucking hate when he does shit like that. Makes me sick.
you bring the
All right, baby.
Enough to
All right,
knock Cora
baby,
Patton
calm down.
off his legs.
you
Easy, girl.
you bring.
Makes me sick. It's like, I just imagine Biggie like on an arse, a really small arse, going, easy, girl. Daddy's got you. Daddy's got you.
Look at Biggie riding around town on a Shetland pony.
Yeah. Easy, girl.
Right, okay. So the ship comes down and lands nicely in the water. And for the first time, it's actually quite an unusual feeling for you all on the ship, because it's been flying pretty comfortably in the air. It's actually kind of bobbing slightly with the water.
Now it's time for seasickness.
You're not going to be on it long enough, I suppose.
No.
But yeah, like if you were here for any longer, I would make you roll Constitution. And I'm going to, if you look on roll 20, I'm going to show you this is Esreyri. So as you can see,
Catchy name.
yeah, it is. So you are on the River Ilis. You are in the shipyards towards the kind of the northeast edge of the map. The city itself is bisected by this river. There are a couple of roads that kind of come in and out of it, and it is looks like even in the shipyards, and you'll have been around kind of more industrial areas before, or kind of more business-like areas. Even the shipyards look posh. This is a posh place. Like the Dreadbeat is no slouch as ships go, but the ships that you are parked next to are rich boy ships. They are yachts. They are mercantile vessels with gold adornments on them. This is a rich bitch place.
We're out with fucking Dubai.
It might as well be.
Excellent.
As the ship kind of comes to a stop, there is an immediate kind of activity kind of on the jetty next to you, where people are coming up. They put up a ladder for you all to come down, and a small welcoming party of kind of men wearing kind of like white tunics stands ready, and they stand at attention, just waiting for you all for when you are ready to come down.
Oh,
Okay.
hello, boys.
Uh,
I kind of come hurtling down just like Jack Sparrow, legs all over the show.
And one of them steps forward. He's a very thin man with kind of a small mustache. His hair tied back in the tightest ponytail you've ever seen. Like, you would think he'd be getting brain damage. This ponytail is so tight. And he steps forward to you. Welcome to Esreyri. Are you the captain of this vessel?
Yeah, no, I guess not.
That's me.
He looks up. I am the concierge from the governor. All visitors to Esreyri are given a warm welcome. Please, and he kind of ushers them up, and as you all come down, you're all presented with drinks.
Yeah, I like it here.
Perrier, please.
Stigveld just tosses it to the side.
And another one is put in his hand.
Just tosses it. I don't want. No,
I'll take another one too.
I'm not drinking.
Another one is put in his hand.
Not drinking anything from random people I don't know.
Well, I'm just collecting them every time you throw it to the side. I'm grabbing one more.
So I'm still in bed.
Fine,
we'll go get you.
So the three of you down there. Capri Proserpine kind of jumps up onto your shoulder. He's wearing his admiral's hat, and somehow he's found a medal.
Oh,
like it.
Good on you, sir.
Why, thank you.
And the concierge walks up to you, Calbo, and goes, "We just need to collect some information." He kind of pulls a parchment around.
Anything to declare?
The name of your vessel?
The Dreadbeat.
The Dreadbeat, yes. And your name?
Calbo Greymerkin.
Excellent. And
I mean, you could have pretended, but whatever.
Are you
Why
shipping?
did you just fucking tell him?
Are you shipping any goods, or are you here for a visit?
Visit.
Excellent. And okay, on this occasion, is this the first time you've been to Esreyri?
Oh, yes.
Okay, on this occasion, then we waive the dock fees. That is fine. What are you looking to do in the city?
Let's have a look around. Looking for a cartographer, actually.
Oh, cartographer. Yes, I do believe we have a cartographer. He
Marvelous.
He does kind of double duty. He's actually he is an artificer by trade, but he also does some cartography.
To a potion maker.
Potion maker. Yes, we have a potion maker.
And just as it's being asked that, Treble walks down.
Taylor. The concierge looks at you and goes, "Oh my! You do need some help. Are you being held hostage by these people?"
No.
Oh, you have been quite through. Yes, and he kind of he takes out a small business card that is made of a gold piece and hands it to you and goes, "Go to Leopold. He will sort you out."
Thank you.
Marvelous. Do you have a bushweed here?
Bushweed? I'm not familiar with this.
Smoking, mate. It's no smoke, baby.
I like a good smoke. It's okay to smoke here, isn't it?
No, we are a smoke-free city.
Oh God! Everyone back on board.
And one last thing. We operate a safe city here. If you would please leave your weapons with our concierge, they will be returned to you upon you leaving.
That's fine with me.
Don't like this.
You might
Take
want
my
to talk to
weapons.
the big
I don't
fella
have any weapons
first.
on me.
And the concierge kind of looks up at you, Stigveld, and goes, "Your weapons will be perfectly safe, and it is a free service. It is just we try to keep the peace, and we try to minimize the amount of potentials for violence in our city."
I guess let's try not to kill anyone, eh, Stigveld?
Fuck's sake. Well, there goes my blurting out my name.
You've done it again.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Just sound of scribbling as he writes down Stigveld.
Stig Whittington.
My name is Mr. Underhill.
We have fucking
Aliases.
fake aliases to use. You just gotta blurt out 2 of our names straight away.
The concierge looks up.
In a country where the king is after us.
No.
It's not this country.
Not this country.
I thought he was the king of everywhere.
No. He's the king of Welbeck. King of the first
okay.
country you're in. The concierge looks over at you again, Trevor. Sorry, Mr. Underhill. Fantastic. Excellent. And a couple of the attendants come up, Stigveld, and they just lift the great axe off your back.
Oi! What you doing?
Do you want to roll a sleight of hand check to see if you can keep your dagger on you? I know you're a big fan of that.
I haven't got a dagger anymore.
Did you only have the one dagger, did you?
Womp womp.
I threw it at Dane, didn't I? Missed him.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Didn't get a chance.
Do you have any other weapons?
You could say I probably did pick it up, but
Yeah, I reckon you didn't.
I didn't actually pick it up. So
Stick to canon.
the canon is I forgot to pick it up. I'm gonna have to go buy a new one.
Okay.
Because I was thinking that, but I just thought, hang on, it was last thing I did was throw it in, missed it, and then never actually picked it up again.
Fair enough. Okay, so they lift the great axe off your back, and they walk off, and another one comes up and hands you a small piece of parchment with a number on it and goes, "You just hand this in at the desk when you leave. Your weapon shall be returned to you."
I have more than one weapon, but I'm just going to presume that they've taken them all.
Yeah.
I have a warhammer.
It takes like 6 of them to do it.
I've got
a big rucksack.
Yeah, I've got like two. I've got 2 weapons across my back, and I've got a hand axe that hangs off the side as well.
An army bergen.
Yeah.
Fucking everything.
And I never use the warhammer because it's shit compared to the axe. So.
It's like Sergeant Nicholas Angel at the end.
I was going to say, yeah, he's like the end of Hot Fuzz.
Mm.
And lastly, the concierge turns to you again, Calvin, goes, Is that a walking stick or a weapon?
It's
Why is he thinking about it?
walking stick. I have a bad, dodgy leg from the war.
Oh, hi, I'm sorry. I didn't realise I was in the presence of a veteran. Which war was it you fought in?
Here we go. Deception, maybe.
The big one.
Roll a deception check at disadvantage for the big one.
Big war.
I nearly spat my drink out then. I was so close. I swear. It's gone up my nose.
12.
12.
One more.
The war to end all wars.
17.
So 12. He kind of, an eyebrow raises and goes, I assume you mean the Draconic War. And he kind of writes it, does a bit more scribbling. You know, the one with the dragon
of course.
The one that we've spoken about before.
Yes.
That's the one.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, you may enter the city now.
It's giving me a bit of chip. Oh.
Is there a tavern that we could meet with our friend here once he's done being cleaned up?
Absolutely, there are taverns across the city, and one more thing, and he hands Treble a flyer, and this flyer details the. I had it written down here. The flyer details the governor's open party once a month. It's happening the next day at the governor's mansion, where one of the few days a year that people are allowed into the governor's mansion to hobnob with higher society. You're welcome to attend if you wish, but all of you will need to clean yourselves up if you wish to attend.
He looks at the flyer. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Can he just quickly set it on fire so it just disintegrates?
Yes.
Done.
Excellent trick, sir. Would you like another flyer?
No.
I'll take one.
I'll take that.
So he hands one to you, Stigveld, and he hands one to you, Galbo.
I have no time for frivolities.
So,
What's wrong with you, man?
So he guides you through the shipyards towards the the gate that leads you out to the main road. As I say, the shipyards, even themselves, even in an industrial area, look posh. All the dock workers are wearing uniforms, clean uniforms. They use all kind of manners of clockwork machinery to move things around. It's like nothing you've ever seen. Like this place has so much money you can't even comprehend it. He leads you out to the main road, and you can kind of go in any directions. But he does. The concierge does point to you, Treble, and he says, "Mr. Underhill, Leopold is just down that street down there. Hand him that card, and courtesy of the governor himself, you will be dressed for free."
Okay.
It's a very lovely place here you've got.
Yes, it is, isn't it? We are quite well stocked for goods that come in and out of the area, and he points over towards there is a large tower coming out of the river. He says, obviously we have our Ludon Tower, one of the most wealthy casinos in the world. We have some wonderful parks here, some wonderful architecture. Please enjoy your stay. There are many taverns, watering holes. We have a winter gardens. We have several churches. To whatever god that you may seek. All I ask is you do not commit crimes. For, we live a peaceful existence here.
Right.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Take your earphones out.
Sorry?
Take your earphones out for a sec, please. Capri,
Yes?
is there any way that the cat can follow him? I don't want him going off on his own, the way his mind is at the moment.
Yes, I think we can probably arrange that. He's quite good at disguising himself. Did you hear that, Cat?
Absolutely.
And he turns into a pigeon and he just flies up.
His hat falls off.
Where shall we meet?
How about the bar?
Where can we meet? This governor's ball isn't until tomorrow, so we need somewhere to meet today.
As you've been discussing, whatever you've been discussing, Treble walked off to Taylor's.
Okay.
Without even acknowledgement.
The cat will find us.
Okay.
So we'll start off following Treble first, just for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So you walk down a couple of streets and you come up to a think of a kind of a Victorian London shop, with Leopold's and Taylor written underneath it on the sign. The windows are kind of like covered up, like you can't see inside the Taylor's.
Is that a short joke?
No, they're covered up.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
That's why I said first they're covered up.
Yeah.
You open the door. There's a little bell rings. You walk into the most immaculate shop you've ever seen. There are fabrics, there are suits, there are clothes, garments, all around, but everything is organized to the most anal degree.
Yeah.
You walk in, and you don't see anybody. You hear from the back, hold on, I'll be right there.
Okay.
So do you want to, what's your passive perception? 14, so yeah, you don't need to roll for it. So yeah, you can see around. This is a expensive place, which is something I'm going to say a lot about the places in Esreyri. But it is the kind of place where a young Treble would have only dreamed about being able to afford clothes from. Mm-hmm. This is some of the finest stuff that you've ever seen. You kind of run your hand over some fabrics, and it's silk that's so smooth your hand practically slips off it. It is delicate, expertly tailored stuff. From the back, a tall, thin, slender man. He has kind of long white hair coming back over his shoulders. He's wearing a finely tailored kind of doublet and kind of pantaloons. And he comes out. He has a long, kind of sharp featured face with a very neat beard. Like, again, he probably shaves using a protractor and a set square. It's that precise. And he walks out and he stares down and looks over your nose and goes, I'm sorry, we don't serve the homeless here.
I was given this card.
And he looks at the card. Oh, my apologies, sir. My apologies. Let's get you sorted. I'm Leopold. I'm the finest tailor in the realm. And you are?
Mr. Underhill.
Well, Mr. Underhill, let me get you sorted. And he kind of gestures you up onto a raised platform, and he kind of pulls a tape measure from his shoulders, and he starts to measure you up. And he said, "What are we looking for today?"
A black tunic and a black robe.
Oh, black. But your feet. Are you sure you just want black?
Yes.
We can do anything for you.
Did you hear me the first time?
Gone full
Very-
goth.
Very well, sir. He starts.
Just for now, Stig. Just for now, mate. Don't worry, listeners. Don't worry.
He measures you up, and it's precise. You get a scent from him that is somewhat familiar. Can you roll me a perception check, please? This one is one you will have to roll for. You see if you can put a few things together here.
The app's still got the Christmas theme on it. It's doing me fucking head in.
Yeah, I've got the same.
It keeps snowing on me.
Why does it always snow on me?
21.
21. Oh, this scent is familiar. It's the scent of something ancient with a little hint of death about it. The kind of scent that one might have gotten from a certain Sebastian Graves. A scent that makes you feel comfortable, weirdly enough. That most people would be afraid of.
That smell.
Yes?
I recognize that smell. Have you had any interest in clientele recently?
Every client we have here is interesting in their own particular way.
Extra interesting.
You'll have to be more specific. I have clothed kings, governors. I have clothed
The prettiest man you've ever seen.
What do you mean by the prettiest man I've ever seen? I'd say I tailor a lot of people. The handsome, the ugly, the beautiful, the disgusting.
May I take a look at your collar?
Well, by all means. He kind of gets. This is a tall man. He kind of like crouches down so you can see the collar of his shirt.
I'm trying to look, see if he's got any bite marks.
You see 2 scars. He was bitten a long time ago.
Okay. Black tunic, black robe.
As you wish, sir. Just wait here. It shall not be long. Feel free to, and he gestures to a cabinet by the corner and says, feel free to avail yourself of beverages if you wish to wait. I shall be right back. And he's finishes taking his measurements and he writes it down and he heads to the back room. So we're going to skitter over to the other 3 while the tailoring is happening. What do you want to do? The day is yours.
I think we should get a daiquiri and have a walk
Frolic and
around.
free. La 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 la. Skipping
I think
through
I
the
like
park.
this place. Did he say casino?
He did say
Casino.
Oh, you've cheered up a bit.
No, I need to go and see a potion maker.
Speaking of potions, let's just get a drink on the way, shall we? We can get it to go.
Isn't that an apothecary? Am I getting that right?
It depends. You can't just call them kind of potion merchants or potion makers.
Stigfeld is a very straightforward, literal man.
Oh, I didn't know if I was right. I was just trying to see if I could...
Yeah, no, he's...
Can I do an inventory check? Are we carrying gold pieces?
Yep,
We've got
yep,
gems? I can't remember.
You've got a purse, mate. You've got a fucking purse, lad.
I've got... Oh, you've got your thing, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've got...
You're going to get kicked out of that casino.
So, Treble nicks... So, unbeknownst to us, he nicked some gems.
Yeah.
I've got lots of gems.
But I've got the gems that you won on the card of many things.
Yep.
I've just So it's 49,800 gold's worth of gems. Do you need to go change them somewhere? Actual gold?
Or you
Goblin Bank.
Or you can shop with them.
Oh, we can shop with them.
You can shop
You
with
can
them.
buy it with gems.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, I can
put a couple in my pouch to make some more.
Yeah, how big's his pouch? How much can we get in his pouch? How much money?
One item in it.
Or should we do potions? Buy one potion and we could.
You fucking crooks, honestly.
Right, so it's more he's doing like a dupe glitch, isn't he? Because you can use
infinite rare candies. That's what he's doing.
So you can use it once a day. There would be enough space in there to shove like 200 gold pieces worth of gems in there, or a potion in.
Yeah, there you go. You said that last time because it took ages to get loads of potions.
Yeah. Let's go and find out how much potions are.
Yeah,
first.
So you can have 2. Yay.
No, because if depending on how Gadget screws us, if a potion is
he will
an X amount of money, like it would be financially benefit to do the money rather than the potion, or the other way around, depending on the cost.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, you're working that out. Will your character work that out?
Nope.
It's not how I screw you. It's how your own stats screw you in this case.
Either way, right now I'm not even thinking about my head's on a potion maker because I want to go.
Right. Okay.
I want to go buy some stuff.
Right. So you head down the shops. You actually walk past Leopold's to get there, but Treble is kind of already gone in. You come to a shop which has a symbol of a potion of it. You look in the window and the place looks like shit. It's disheveled, dusty shop. There is kind of a wall full of some bottles, and there are loads of kind of other oddities and trinkets around within the shop.
Where are we on the map?
You would be. Hang on, I will just poke it for you, and just for the people at home, you would be kind of down towards here, because the market is not far from you, kind of further southwest. And Leopold's is kind of in the middle.
Is Orapan with us?
No.
Not?
No, actually, he is not, because we've forgotten about him.
I've just realised that what I wanted to ask the potion maker, I probably could have just had Orapan.
Probably.
So I'll probably just leave that because he might help me. But I do want to buy some stuff. The thing that I wanted, I've got some stuff on me. I wanted to see what they could do with it.
Right. Okay. So you walk into this merchant shop, and sitting behind the counter is a rather sour-looking man. He's human. He's in his mid-50s. He looks a bit. He's like kind of a little bit unshaved. He's kind of got grey stubble coming in. His hair's kind of dishevelled. And he looks up and he goes, "What do you want?"
Good day to you too.
Hello.
I didn't say it was.
What do you want? I'd like to buy some ingredients.
Oh, what kind of ingredients?
Some stuff for making healing potions and potion of speed.
I don't sell those components, but I think I have a few of those particular potions. The third party, I can't guarantee how good they are, but they came in on a merchant vessel a few weeks ago, and I think I still have a couple left.
Okay, how much?
He kind of licks his lips, kind of looking up and at you. Yeah. What do you got? I don't necessarily sell for gold. And he kind of gestures around his shops and all the kind of the weird arcane shit that's kicking around here. I trade for things.
What are you looking for?
Something interesting. Show me something interesting and you can have what I have.
Pick a card.
I just wanted to fucking buy some fucking potions, man. Is there another potion shop in this town? Are you the only one?
Just me. We don't get adventurers through here very often. Not many people look for potions. Most people look for liquor.
Shit, I need potions of healing. I've got 3 of them. How many potions of haste or speed, whatever you want to call it, do you have?
I have 2 potions of haste.
Two potions of haste. I have some
You can't
gems.
smoke in the city, but you can buy fucking speed.
Well, again, this is the thing. It's come into his possession, and he needs to shift it. You know.
Jewels interest you? I have some jewels.
And he he reaches into his pocket and he just like pours jewels onto the desk. I have jewels. I want something interesting, something that challenges my mind.
Okay.
Anyone got a Rubik's Cube?
Why don't you challenge him to draw a deck, a card from the deck of many things? Hopefully it dies and you've got his shop. We're going to play a game.
I have no potions. I definitely need potions.
You don't need potions.
No, well, this one, the ones I want, like healing stuff, are kind of fine between you all. I don't have anything, so never mind.
You do. You
Plus you're doing
I've got
business.
some weapons, I think.
No, you do have something that he would want, or something he would be interested in reading.
Reading?
You got a flyer.
No. So the shopkeeper kind of leans forward and he says to you, "Look, I seek knowledge. I seek intelligence. I seek fucking weird shit. Okay?
No.
I like
That guy proper believes in Bigfoot and stuff, doesn't he?
I like mysteries. I like to solve things. I don't need money. I have enough money. I have enough gems. I have
Quick, show him the map.
Yes. Stig, give him the lament configuration, whatever it's called.
The what?
Hellraiser.
Oh, right.
What's it called?
I have
Give him
this
that.
box here.
This cube.
It has such sights to show you.
I will tear your soul apart.
Okay, a mystery, you say. My friend here is right. We came to this place because we had a mystery. Slams the map on the desk. This map is not complete. It has these weird symbols in the corner, and there's areas that have question marks and areas that we can't see, and we're trying to figure out what's there and if it's worth going to.
And his eyes kind of look over it, and he looks up at you, and he kind of grins a little bit, and goes, "Oh, I think we can have a deal here." And he reaches kind of below the desk, and he puts like 2 vials of kind of yellow fluid in front of you. He goes,
It's piss.
"No, it's not piss. the 2 speed potions." And he points to the image of the teleportation gate. And he goes, "So I know what this is. This is the entrance to, how would you describe it? The entrance to everywhere. You can
Don't bring my mum into this, please.
fucking hell."
What do you mean, the entrance to everywhere?
So, you know about realms. You know that there is the material realm, and then there is the nether realm, and fey realm, and all that kind of thing, yeah?
Unfortunately, we've come across some of these, yes.
Yeah, so that gateway can let you go anywhere in it, but also anywhere in this realm. It's kind of like a tunnel that will lead you to wherever you want to be.
It's a fucking Stargate.
And he points at the bottommost symbol, the one that looks like kind of like a split diamond. And he goes, "I knew that one. But you have 3 symbols I haven't seen before. Now that's... Oh. Imagine if you had that and you could go anywhere in the world. In a blink of an eye. Further than an average teleportation spell could get you. You know, they're limited by range. This isn't even limited by reality. You could go wherever you wanted."
What about these question marks, though?
So, from my research, and he kind of pulls out another book, and he kind of shows you some just kind of general runes, none of them that match on there. So these gates have a number of symbols that need to be, and your average teleportation circle will have 4 to 6 symbols that will open it, yeah? But
Yes,
this
of
one's
course.
unique in that it's 8 symbols. So those question marks, we need to fill them in somehow.
Like a comic book shop guy, isn't he?
Definitely is.
All right then.
Worst gate ever.
Oh my god.
How are we even going to know where to even start looking for these? There's nothing on this map that gives any indication.
I know where 2 symbols are. And I can't access them.
What's in it for you?
I'll tell you
Mm.
where to look for these symbols to complete the list. If you come back and tell me what they are. Simple as. I'm not going to impede your work. I'm not here to try and fuck you over. I want to know. You know, we can share access. We, between us all, manage to find the remaining 4 symbols. Why not? We could get in. You go wherever you want to go, I go wherever I want to go. How does it sound?
And then we can teleport back to your shop.
If here is where you wanted to go, but you're already here.
What is your name, by the way?
Elburn.
I'm Cowboy.
And he just he gives you the most quizzical look, and he just leans over his stick and goes, "Is he okay?"
I've been asking myself that for many a moon.
And he's sorry, my name is Elburn Crane. That name was given to us by Xenos.
Open Crane.
Yes.
Dodgy shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Make a note of that, Stig, yeah?
Yep, that's what I've literally put. Dodgy shopkeeper.
So he holds his hand out towards you. Do we have a deal?
I need to run it past my party first. Don't like to speak on their behalf. But a portal would come in very handy for what we need to do at this moment.
And there, dear listener, was character development.
Well, and he rolls up the map in kind of a show of honesty and pushes it back towards you. He says, "Speak with your group about it. I'm very excited by the prospect, but if we don't have a deal, I won't do anything. But you can take these." And he kind of pushes the vials towards you as a show of good faith. This information to me is worth a lot more than this.
Interesting.
Do you have a healing potion?
And he looks at him and pulls out kind of one red potion and goes, "Sure."
I've got another one.
He looks
Thank you.
he looks down. "No, I have some gin."
Oh, that'll do.
And
That'll heal me nicely.
he hands over a bottle of gin.
Right. So we'll be back. Do you
I look forward to
know
it.
there's a bathhouse anywhere we could get we could go and get freshened up? We're going to the governor's ball tomorrow. We're a bit as you can see, we're a bit messy from travelling.
And he kind of looks over the 3 of you and he says, "You'll never get into the governor's ball dressed like that. You need to be in finery.
Exactly.
There are plenty of taverns around. There's one just up the road which I frequent. They have rooms. You'll be able to get a bath there, but you will need better clothes. I recommend you see Leopold."
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Just walk out. As I walk
Thank you, good sir.
as I walk out, I'm just gonna dip my pinky into the vial, touch it on my tongue. Ooh, that's good haste.
Like a knack.
Yeah, just to make
It's-
sure
it's-
it's
It's
Rub it on gums.
like your eyes get a little bit of flash, like Asterix tasting the magic potion.
yeah, just a check.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's on the level. So back at Leopold's.
I put the healing potion in my pouch, by the way.
And I assume Capri has just downed the gin.
Oh yeah, that didn't even hit the sides.
No. Treble, you're sat waiting in Leopold's.
Yes.
And he comes out with some black fabric kind of over his arms and goes, "Well, would you like to try them on?"
Yes.
He hands them to you, and he then pulls at a curtain around the kind of the corner of the room where the drinks cabinet is. He goes, "Take your time." And you take off your kind of tattered purple clothes, and you pull on clues that... bear in mind that Leopold only kind of measured you for a moment. Like, it was like the quickest measurement that you've ever had. But this is perfect. You've never had a set of clues that fit this well before. Every seam is perfection. You are... It's like you're wearing a second skin. It's soft, it's black, there's an element of a shine to it. There's some little detailing in the corners. But you are the most perfectly comfortable goth to ever exist.
You are no feeding.
Yeah.
No feeling. You mean no fielding?
Fielding, that's what I said.
You said feeling.
No fielding, I said.
I am no feeling. Cool.
So what are you going to do?
And I say to him, how much is this?
It has been taken care of by the governor. It's a kindness our city sometimes bestows on people who look like they need the help. I would recommend it.
Quashed my next plan.
What was your next plan?
Kindness. I was going to cast Gesh on him, one of my new powers.
Gesh?
Gesh. It's pronounced Gesh. It's spelt Geas. Basically dominates a person and makes them do what I command.
Oh, right. No. He says it's kind of, and he then says to you, it would be considered proper if you were to attend the governor's ball tomorrow and thank him in person.
I won't be doing that.
It is your choice, but we have shown you a kindness. It would be proper to show appreciation.
Goodbye.
You are very welcome. Go well.
I walk out of the shop.
Okay.
And I'm assuming I bump into these guys.
Yeah, you'll bump into them kind of walking back up the street.
Hello, Tribble. You look very smart.
Ooh, looking sharp.
Still need a haircut.
And what I do is, I just scrumple my hair, tie it up. It's tied behind my head. Beard's still long, though.
Yeah.
Beard looks good, though. Look good long beard. Like a man should have. Like mine.
You don't look a day over 50.
I'm exactly 50 years old. To
There
the
you
day.
go.
I'm joking. It's not his birthday. It just... Now, bear with him for a while, guys. He sees you and you're saying all this like, well, nothing's happening. He just keeps walking past you and just... And he'll say... He says, so where is it you're going? This is the time we part ways.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. I have an important mission to
We need
attend.
to sit down and have a chat.
We already had an important mission to do. What did you forget? It seems that you have forgotten.
I haven't forgotten anything.
Well, you seem to...
I just have more important mission to attend.
What's more important than stopping a world eater?
Stopping an even worldier eater. No, he doesn't say. He just says it's my business. I have to attend. You're gonna have to convince him, guys. You're gonna have to fucking convince him.
No. When we set off on this, you all agreed to help me. And at that moment, I knew that if you needed help, I would help you. And there's clearly something wrong here.
It's been 10 years.
It hasn't been
I last
10
spoke to
years.
you.
It's been 3
And I start crackling my fingers when it's lightning.
Your magic doesn't scare me.
I do the same thing, the old lightning crackle.
Your brawn doesn't scare me, boy.
I puff a bit of smoke out my nose.
Listen. We're causing a fuss in the middle of the street here. We can't do this here.
There are some very rich people around you kind of looking at you. At this sight of a 4-person party about to blow each other up.
You have
Let's go to
15
the
minutes.
nearest tavern.
You have 15 minutes to do whatever it is you're doing. Then we'll have this chat. And it may be the last chat we ever have. I will wait.
We're not going anywhere. We're going in here to sit down and talk.
What, in Leopold's? I'm not sitting in there. I'm not going back in there.
No. I pointed at there's a tavern.
Yeah.
You guys go get dressed first. I'll wait outside.
Capri's already there.
So where you go? Are you just going into Leopold's? Or are you going into the tavern?
No, let's go to the tavern first. Get this settled.
Oh, friends first.
Yes. Yeah, so you walk into. I mean, it's ostensibly called a tavern. It's not. You walk in, and it is everything. The floor is kind of this kind of gorgeous.
It's a fucking jazz club, innit?
The floor is kind of a gorgeous marble. There is a bar that's kind of up on two marble steps, kind of at the far end of it. The seats are kind of embossed with gold and velvet. There is a harpsichord player in the corner who looks like he earns more than any of you have seen in a lifetime, and he's just playing the fucking harpsichord in the corner.
It's a great instrument.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Love the sound of it. This is the hoitiest of toitiest wine bars.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this place is posh.
I'd like a few samples, please, my good man.
Posh places do give samples, actually.
Yeah.
A waiter kind of comes up and kind of ushers you into seating in the furthest corner of the place, like he's trying to keep you away from the other clientele. He goes, "Yes, what may I get you?"
Tap water. Or well water, should I say.
Well, excellent. And for you, sir, and he points to you, Stigveld.
I don't want to drink. I'm fine.
And for you, sir, and he points to you, Calbo.
Well, because I can't smoke, I'm absolutely clucking, so I'm going to have try a glass of wine.
Yes.
Whoa!
Suddenly.
Whoa!
And he points to you, Capri, and goes, and for the lady?
I'll have a taste of everything, please. And some salt and vinegar crisps.
Crisps? There are crisps in this world!
So
fried
They'll have
potatoes.
snacks.
You can't get a bag of McCoys.
Hog roast, hog nuts, what the fuck are they called?
Hog nuts?
Pork scratching.
One bowl of hog nuts, please, sir. Can we have an
That's what
extra
they're called in
table?
this realm.
You can have those.
So the waiter makes a note and he kind of scuttles away. And a few minutes later,
Nuts.
he brings back a crystal glass of water, treble. He brings a wine glass for Calbo with red wine in it, and he lays down a tray of like shots of wine in front of Capri. There's about 15 of them in total of all the different kind of house brands that they have.
Lovely,
And he says to you, I apologize, madam. I asked the chef, and he does not know what a salt and vinegar crisp is. So we kind of put our heads together,
nut?
and we weren't sure what a pig nut was either. So and he just kind of puts like a plate down. It's maybe foie gras would do.
Well, when in Rome.
Excellent. If you need anything else, just call me over. And he scuttles off.
Talk.
As we're about to talk, I take a sip of red wine, and all of a sudden this boomerang comes flying in from nowhere.
Yeah, what's your
God.
What's your armor class, Calbo?
I think it's 12. It is.
17. The boomerang kind of flies in, smashes through the window, clocks you in the head, and you will take.
And he's made a fucking scene.
You will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Can I grab the boomerang and sit on it?
Yes. It's kind of you sit on it, and like as Calbo takes a second step, you just kind of like that. It's like you kind of like wobble side to side, holding the thing down. You are heavy enough.
Red wine always gives me a headache.
Right. You tell us what happened to you in those 10 years. Because for us, as I keep saying, it was 3 days. We were told you'd be returned to us, and we expected it to be not... well, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't 10 years for us.
I care not what it was for you.
Tell us what happened.
I was imprisoned in a cell for 10 years.
And
that's all you need to know.
And all this talk of having a mission?
The less you know, the safer you are. All you need to know is I am well versed in sorcery.
Don't care.
Devil, we're all friends here. Oh, my head.
We may have been friends 10 years ago. Now
3
you seem
days.
no more than little passing acquaintances. I apologize, this may seem harsh to you all, but this mission is bigger than me, than you, and whatever mission we were on before.
Let us
Don't
help you.
remember
Then.
everything we've been through.
I don't need everything we've been through. I knew you for months. I've been imprisoned for 10 years. I don't think you understand the gravity of what I'm telling you.
Gadget, can I use charm person?
Oh, mate.
Sure. You can still be
I'll
charmed.
use it. I'll use it back.
I mean, that doesn't stop her trying to use it on you.
Okay, I wanna use Gesh on Candy, please.
Well, hang on a second. She's going first. Let's see if you get charmed or not first.
I'll just counterspell it.
Okay, never mind then.
Hang on.
But don't you have to actually roll things to counterspell stuff?
Hang on a second. Just let me. Right. Okay.
This
Treble.
new trebles are shit.
Treble. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Come here with me with all your fucking magic. God, there's fucking snow on this app. 12.
12. Right. You failed the saving throw anyway, so you wouldn't know that she is charming you.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Friend, why don't you cheer up? Have a glass of this. This is a good one, I just tried it. And let's just sit down as friends, like we used to. And tell us what's on your mind.
Have I got to tell everything now?
You don't have to tell her, but basically you are friendly to Capri. Like
I'm not trying to be unfriendly.
No.
He's not.
No, but so the standoffishness that you have with them.
He's trying to protect them.
Yeah, but you are. Okay, yeah, fair enough. So you can you can probably be slightly less guarded towards Capri. I think would be the way you would.
That's
define
fine.
it.
That's fine. As one scholar of sorcery to another, Capri. I'm not standoffish. I'm not. How do I say this? I'm trying to protect you all.
Well, we have always tried to protect you too, despite everything you've put us through.
I'm 50 years old now. I've seen things. This is the first time I've seen light in 10 years. You don't understand what I get it. You've been through whatever you've been through, whatever you did in those 3 days. That's not been 3 days to me. You need to understand this mission is. You can help me, but I can't give you all the information you require yet. You're just not ready.
Well, before you start to talk about things that I do not understand, I think you better keep in mind that there's things that I have not seen, that you have not seen, that I know. However, we've always stuck together, despite your little annoyances, despite we've never seen eye to eye, we've always looked after each other. So why don't you tell me and the rest of your friends how we can help?
Let's have a drink to that.
No.
Stigveld rumbles in his seat a little bit.
No drinking. I will stay with you for a few more days. If we have work to do here, we will do that work. But you have my word. If I can tell you what my mission is, I will. If I feel like you are ready to hear what I have to say, I will tell you. But for now, respect my silence on it.
Well, that'll be up to the others. What do you think, Stigveld?
It seems fair for now. I'd rather you stick around with us than go off on your own.
You have 4 days to convince me.
Agreed.
You have another matter at hand, then. Actually, might come in handy on your little quest as well. If you have to be somewhere. We visited a shopkeeper while you were getting your clothes. And it just rolls out the map. These symbols here
What is this map?
This is where we are. This is the country we're in. Here is Esreyri. Esreyri?
Esreyri, yeah.
Esreyri. Fucking hell. Make 'em easier.
Townville.
Here is where we are. This place. Over
I gathered
here.
that.
Over here is a portal that can take us to realms, places, anywhere we need to be. But we need to find the other 4 symbols. The shopkeeper, he says he knows the location of 2 of them. I
Where
say,
on earth are you
We can
trying to
help
go?
each other, see?
Where on earth are you trying to go?
well, do you not remember where we were originally trying to go?
No.
Okay. And
It
then
was what, like 3-4 months of his life, Gadget?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
Again.
I mean, you would probably... I tell you what,
Like he remembers them. He remembers them. Like
yeah, I'm just trying to work out if he would remember like the mission to High Dawn or not.
why would he after 10 years though? Do you know what I mean? It's not like you forget it. You've got to be reminded if you get.
Yeah,
what I mean. You've got to
yeah,
be reminded.
yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah,
can I just remind him?
yeah. Remind him. Yeah.
And Stigveld reminds him.
Explain to me what we have to do.
Cue the flashbacks.
Yeah, so Stigveld sits there, and they kind of sat there for half an hour as Stigveld kind of recounts the escape from the prison, day in Ashglade, the kind of the stuff that they went through in Welbeck leading up to it, and the overall goal of reaching High Dawn to stop Day in Ashglade from releasing Bryndrailth, which would an ancient red dragon capable of sundering the world.
That was
And
it.
and it was those precise words that Stigveld used, sundering the world, because he's been using his word-a-day toilet paper.
Yeah.
That kind of that
Resonated.
resonates. There's this kind of little spark of a half-arsed connection in Treble's head.
Yeah.
And my glorious battles. My fights. Oh.
I recall you were a great warrior.
Yes. See?
If I had a drink,
So,
I'd spit it out right now.
Calbo is your name.
Yes. Well met, my friend.
In fact, no. You were the worst warrior I've ever seen. I'm right, Goliath, aren't I?
Yes, little one. Oh, yeah, it's good to have a bit of your humour back.
The
You say little one, I've actually grown 1 inch.
through the broken window, a pigeon flies onto the table, and then morphs back into Proserpine in front of you, Treble.
Oh. How do you get used to that?
You don't.
You don't. Black cat. I use animal friendship.
What? Speak to animals or animal?
Speak to animals. That's
Speak to animals.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
What do you say to him?
You.
You.
I recall you.
What's the pity? How are you feeling?
Tired.
Not
As
surprising.
I recall, you're the leader of this group.
And he kind of puffs out his chest like this.
Maybe.
You're the
Capri-
powerful one.
Capri, you can hear this as well.
Well, yes, I am a dragon god, so sort of. Yes, maybe. I guess.
In my absence, have you seen my benefactor, Mr. Graves?
No.
His eyes glow for a moment. Comes back.
I think he's still alive. Haven't seen him.
I sensed his scent not long ago.
Proserpine.
Yeah, he'll have a keen scent, won't he? Keen sense.
And he kind of trots over to Capri, and he manages to speak to her in privately in a way that you can't hear her. Can't hear them. He goes,
A vampire really has been through here.
Oh,
Yes.
the vampire or a vampire?
The one we were dealing with.
3 days ago for y'all.
Should we tell him?
So Proserpine kind of wanders, turns towards you, Treble, and you can hear him again. He goes,
I can smell him. He's been through here. I don't know if he's still here. There is a scent.
It is of little consequence, but it would have been nice to speak to a friend I haven't seen for a long time. Anyway.
Hello?
You saw him recently. Like 2 weeks ago.
What's everyone talking about?
2 weeks and 10 years ago.
Fair enough.
Honestly, Carbo, I have no idea. All I hear is row, 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 row between them all. Just makes no sense to me.
Proserpine comes over to the kind of the tray of wine tasters and just starts to kind of lap at one of them.
He can have a drink.
You inflicted that boomerang on yourself.
Are you still talking to the cat?
It was worth it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, but just ask the cat. He's just having a drink.
Yeah, it's fine. Cat.
Yes.
He looks at you, before he turns to you, looks at Curry.
Not this one.
And he looks over to you.
Yes.
I have honed my skills as a sorcerer in the past 10 years.
Yes, I can tell. There's a different feeling of you.
Yes.
The scent has changed.
I am on an important mission from the Fae.
Oh.
A world-ending type mission. You know the ones?
Yes, they're quite common around these parts.
Yes. I need to decide which is the most grave mission at hand. Their mission to them, but old mission to me. Or this new one. I can't quite tell you what it is yet.
So how would we decide?
How would you decide? I want your advice.
Is there a benefit to either? As in, will one end the world sooner than the other? Or can one end the other threat?
Now you put it that way. I will remain with the party for a while, but keep them on their toes for a bit.
Of course. You know they can hear you talking to me, right?
I thought they can't hear you. I'm just meowing.
No, you're speaking English. Well, you're speaking common. The cat is meowing
I'm whispering
back.
to him. Whispering to him.
Okay, fair enough. We'll say that all they could hear is like.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah. He let his guard down then, and he did a little giggle. If you didn't notice,
Okay.
he's just playing on this. He's fucking playing on it, guys. He's pissed off. He's playing. Remember, he's an artiste at heart. This is the biggest part he's ever had in his life. But yeah, he's done with the cat. And then he turns to look at Stigveld. Goliath. Stephen.
Stigveld.
He does it. Yeah, he does it really deliberately. Stephen.
No, Stigveld.
Stigveld. I will join your merry men, your crew. On one proviso. When I say the word, this is it. We'll go into action, and I will explain everything to you. But until then, you don't ask me about it.
Okay.
I'm so confused. What's going on?
I think
your
by
plan?
the sounds of it, Treble is agreed to stick with us, and if anyone else is up for it, shall we find out what these symbols are?
Yes, I'm up for that.
Marvelous.
Onwards and upwards.
The waiter comes over to you and kind of places a small chit on the table and goes, "Just settle up whenever you're ready."
Waiter, come here, please.
And he comes over. Yes.
I cast Gesh on him.
This is desperate.
Okay.
You guys see this. You guys see this as well.
What's the rule against it?
So he has to roll a attack saving wisdom throw 15.
Wisdom saving throw 15.
Yeah.
5.
This was on the house, wasn't it?
And he looks at, you know what? I'm so sorry. And he picks up the chit and kind of rips
But
it.
he makes it kind of obvious because you know how theatrical he can get.
Yeah.
It's a bit Jedi-y. Even though even though you don't have to do anything to cast Gesh, it's just something you can do.
Yeah.
He's doing it anyway.
So he picks up the bill and looks and goes, "I'm so sorry. I know it was just a paltry 500 gold pieces, but you know it's on the house. You guys have been nice enough." And he kind of tears it up and goes, "And don't worry about the window. We'll get that fixed."
And you guys
Sorry
see that
about
I've
that.
just done that, so you're like,
Interesting.
"Let us be off."
So you're heading back to see Elburn, are you?
Can I ask, if we're staying here, are we going to go to this ball? I feel like Gadget wants us to go to the governor's ball.
Well, I think no, but the thing is with this ball, we might get information on these runes that you haven't explained to me yet.
I want some new clothes.
I want some new clothes. We're all a bit...
Let's pretend you explained this rune thing to him while we were walking.
Right. Okay. So where are you walking now? Are you walking back to Elburn Crane? Or are you going?
We're off to a ball, aren't we?
Yeah,
No,
we'll
that's the
Yeah.
next night.
let's go see.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, do we sleep? Can we sleep on the ship?
You can sleep on the ship. You can sleep in a tavern. You can sleep wherever you want.
Well, it just saves us spending money, doesn't it?
Okay.
We don't have to spend money, mate.
You only have so many charges of that spell a day.
I want you to get us some free clothes. Let's head back to the dodgy shopkeeper.
Okay. So you walk back in. Crane is kind of like sitting back in his chair reading a book. His feet are up on the counter, and he like kind of peers over his glasses at you and goes, "Well, what is it? Yay or nay? You're in?
Yeah.
Beautiful." And he goes, "Bring the map. Bring the map."
And the Ocean's 11 theme tune comes in, and all the like
Ding, ding,
angles,
ding, ding,
yeah,
ding, ding,
all the
ding.
angles come in, and we're all hovering over a map and some blueprints.
So he looks at the map and says, and he goes, "Right, okay, there are the two that I know of. One of them," and he looks at you, Treble, and goes, "You look like a one that likes books. Is that right?"
I've been known to read.
Okay. And he points his finger dab on the King's Vault, and he goes, "Now, this map is a little bit wrong in the respect that it's a vault, yes, but it's not a vault where you would find gold. It's a library. It's a hidden library of arcane knowledge. And I have it on the most excellent of authorities that one of these runic symbols is held in here in an old research document. Now, the person who found the document in the first place and found their symbol didn't know what it related to because it was found before the teleportation network.
You seem very quick to help.
Well, as I explained to your large companion here, the deal is, you find these symbols, you tell me what they are.
So you
He's
can
our
get to the
guy.
teleportation
He's our
gate
guy. He's
before
okay.
us.
I won't impede you. I'm not going to stop you using it, but more than one person can use this thing. If we keep
Damn
it
right, you
between
won't
us,
stop us.
keep it between us five, we have more power than a lot of people in this world. Wouldn't you agree?
To disagree.
I feel like you're just being obtuse now.
I feel like you're being obtuse.
Do you even know what obtuse means?
No.
Something about being friend or foe, I think.
So he looks back up at you, Stigveld. You're the voice of reason here.
You notice in this veil of his little goth mode, he's starting to wane.
Yeah. So he then pulls out a map of Esreyri and goes, "The other one I know of is in the Ludon Tower. It's held by, shall we say, a rather unpleasant man who runs the place. It's
What's
in
in
his
this tower? What is this tower?
It's a casino, multi-leveled. Below it, there is a vault of actual money this time. But the guy who runs it, no one knows what he looks like. No one knows his name. We just know him as the Masked Croupier. Rather theatrical fellow.
When he said casino, you noticed Treble doing a little twitch. Casino, you say?
Yes. Now,
Sti-
I don't know how you would get to this information. I don't know whether it's held on the top floor where his office is or whether it's in the vault. You'll need to do some investigating. However,
And gambling.
well, yes, you'll need to gamble. So the way it works in the Ludon
How
Tower,
casinos work?
you only get to move between floors if you win. The high rollers get to move higher and higher in the tower.
Okay. Stigveld,
Yes.
seeing as this ball is tomorrow, what say we hit up the casino?
I think we can let our hair down for one night, for a couple of nights. Have a bit of
Is
fun
there a
at the
dress code at
casino.
this casino, Mr. Shopkeeper?
Black tie.
Perfect.
What is
As
a
is-
black tie?
Ask Leopold. And then he points to the governor's mansion. He says, all of high society will be at the mansion tomorrow. It'll be probably the quietest the tower will be. However, the mansion itself may hold secrets, may hold people that can help you. You have to decide whether you want to just go try and straight in and try your luck to see if
I
you
don't
can
trust
explore
how
the
fucking
place.
much he's telling us, this guy. I have
Well,
doubts. Can I roll something?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Yeah, thank you. Who gives all this information? Fucking hell.
Someone who wants something.
This is what I mean. Insight.
Yeah.
I think his surname is Plot Device.
Yeah. Mr. MacGuffin. Right. Okay. 19.
19.
You're hiding something.
Maybe.
I love that. At least he's honest. At least he's honest.
Ultimately, my reasons for wanting the teleportation network are different to yours. I don't have to tell you why I want it. But I'm telling you, I don't have the skills to get this information.
As he's saying that, I speak to Capri slightly and just say, follow my lead.
I'm with you.
And what I do is I start my lightning thing in my hand again, and then Capri does it on hers.
Okay.
If you trick us in any way, other than my large friend there and my dragon friend there, they'll rip you to shreds regardless.
Good
If you
chance.
happen to survive that, we'll stick lightning up your ass.
And I just wink.
And he just nods. He goes, fair enough. That seems a good enough threat to me.
We've
I'm
dealt
fine
with
with it then.
trickers
I'm
before.
fine with that information then.
So he kind of like, he just sits down kind of amused and just looking at you as you kind of like disable the sparks in your various hands. Goes, as I say, the information works for me, the information will work for you. Beyond beyond finding the rest of these symbols, we have no need for a relationship. This is pure business.
Very well.
So, choice is yours. The tower or the mansion tomorrow night, whichever works for you.
We will confer as a party. I think it's better if we don't tell him which one we pick.
Yeah.
Personally. So we leave. Thank you for your kindness, sir, and your information. We will be back.
You're welcome. Keep me updated.
Of course.
I blow a bit of smoke, try to be intimidating, doesn't come off.
You can't smoke in this city, mate.
He just
No,
giggles.
dragon nose.
Oh, right. Yeah. Dragon knows.
He giggles at you as you leave. Goes, nice trick. I like it.
So, which one do you want to do? Now, he's not listening. We're outside.
Yeah.
Should we?
I think we
Get
should go on a
super
vote.
Booted, don't we?
We should go on a vote.
Well, we've got tonight.
But everything's set for tomorrow night, where it's going to be.
So
easier.
the way you can work it is,
Kiss out.
so the casino tower would be quieter than on the next day because everyone will be at the governor's mansion.
Yeah, either way, it's going to be. Yeah.
However, if you go to the governor's mansion, you have more scoop to meet people and try and get information.
Exactly.
The way I've set this up for you guys is either way will work.
It's the big option, isn't it?
But it's the big option because if you just go to the tower without information, you will have to gamble your way up and down it.
We've got a reason to be at the mansion as well to say
Can you
thank you
give
for the
us-
clothing. 2
2 real-world weeks to decide.
2 real-world weeks.
Can you give us 2 real-world weeks to decide? 2 real-world weeks to decide. 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 2 real-world weeks to dec
You know what? I tell you what. The sun is starting to come down. Maybe it might be worth you going back to your ship and having a rest.
Yeah, let's have a rest.
Okay, so you kind of piece together through Esreyri. Somehow Capri finds another bottle of drink. It's impressive how she manages to do it.
She's good for it.
It's just
She's
luck.
good for it.
As you go back up the ship, Calbo, could you roll me a perception check, please?
Oh, wasn't expecting that.
Of course you will.
She's not very perceptive.
I'm not. It's 9.
No, you don't notice anything. You climb up onto the ship and you all go for a nice rest. As you kind of walk into the kind of the back area where we started this episode. Orapan is kind of fast asleep, still sleeping off his hangover.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we'll end episode 36 of Two Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep. Well done, everybody.
Yay.
Lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff.
Yay.
It's always nice to have a reasonable kind of downtime episode and set up the next few things. And
This is a massive decision for us to make, I think.
Yeah.
Because either way, you're a DM, you're going to try and fuck us, big style.
So
We've got to see if we can be unfucked with our choice.
I promise you in this instance, I am not trying to fuck you, but there are some difficult things. In terms of mechanical difficulty. So it's down to, I guess the next thing would be kind of down to how you prepare yourself. You know, it's kind of sort of leading to a heist-ish kind of thing, but maybe not.
Yeah.
But information is what you need.
This seems like one of those Witcher 3 type missions where you will miss a lot of the game if you choose one option.
Yeah. So, but yes, thank you all for listening. It's this one's been a fun one, and we have places to go. So they know about the King's Vault, and they know about the tower, the mansion. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping they will let me know before the next recording where they go to. So we're going to prepare two scenarios.
Patrons, vote now. Where do the party go?
Yeah. I mean, they could split up. They could go to both if they wanted to.
Let's talk about it off air.
Let's talk about it off air. So make sure you hit up the Patreon, patreon.com/modernescapism. Scorched Sheep tiers, £5 plus VAT a month. And that gets you early access, ad-free, all that lovely MacGuffins, artwork, character sheets, yes, all the lovely stuff. Or you can join the Biggie Bundle and get 4 different shows all the time. You get Smash That Glass, you get Modern Escapism, you get Deep Dive Lounge, you get this one. It's so much content. Too Fast, Too Curious should be back by now. You can listen to me and Biggie rant about Fast and Furious 7.
It's coming.
Hit up the website, modernescapism.co.uk. We're on Twitter @ScorchedSheep. Follow Modern Escapism and Smash That Glass on Twitter as well. Come join our Discord, all the usual lovely, lovely stuff. Episode 37 will be in 2 weeks' time, where we'll see where they end up going. But for now, thank you for listening. Thank you all for playing, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
What's going on?
I'll give you a hint and I'll cut this out of the episode. The runes on the map.
Well,
You wouldn't have guessed that in a million years.
I'm going to go for a cartographer for that.
It's like we're playing Myst now.
I know. This is full on fucking Monkey Island shit here.
Right, okay.
Broken sword.
Okay, fair enough. Hang on.
Just going to point and click and stuff.
You've got to avoid the goat because the goat keeps stopping you getting in the well.
Right. Let me take a different tack on it.